Alright, here we are. Welcome back to the stream, everyone. Finally, the internet seems to be going okay, and it is actually, I would say it is stable now. And let's hope that it just stays that way, because let me tell you, it wasn't on Friday, and that is also the reason why I didn't stream on Friday. So yeah, again, internet troubles, and I swear, if that keeps happening, I'll definitely change my internet provider, because it's just so annoying, especially when you're like me. You're getting, well, my only income that I really have right now, since I'm still looking for a quote-unquote real job, is this, and then the internet doesn't work. And who do we have here? Vendings, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? And you too, Jana, welcome back to the stream. I hope all of you are doing well on this fine Sunday evening that I wanted to see, hopefully see some nice things in the sky, but unfortunately the whole country is pretty much enveloped by a very dense fog. I was driving today and I had to have my fog lights on, which doesn't happen too much, gotta say. Currently eating my mom and dad's birthday present right now. Well, if they gave you food, then yes, eating a present isn't too weird. Oh, I thought one of you guys gave a TM, but I guess not. And yeah, my internet seems to be okay. I mean, I wasn't home for almost the whole day. Was helping out my parents, you know, the good old house sitting. Had to wait until they came back, and yeah. So we were here in this town. The current, so to speak, the current goal is to go through this city and kind of see what else is there. But as a Pokemon trainer, of course, playing this for so long, I kind of want to just march around and just go around too. Alright, yeah, this is the right, this is this place where you can walk around with your Pokemon. Also in the original. Okay, so both of you I can have outside. Okay, but not the others, which not really sure why, but oh well. So walk around. Stream's better now that I'm here. Well, hey James, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? And I just noticed, wait, I didn't send you the link. But hey, still I'm happy that you're here. Yeah, I had massive internet problems on Friday, like the whole day. Already in the morning, where it just, I don't know, it just went really slow, and then suddenly it came back as if nothing ever happened, and then it just went away again. I don't know. It doesn't, by any means, it doesn't make any sense. Sorry, can I thank you? Peekaboo! But yeah, I hope you're doing good. Anyone here, everyone. Well, I don't know, I mean, this is cute and all, but with sprites, obviously, this is a bit better. Oh, right, I need that thingy that, I don't even know the English name, but what these foods that you could make in Generation 4. They have a very strange name in German. I remember them having a really weird name in, I think, in French too. And I never really bothered getting into that mechanic anyway. So I never really learned how to make these, was it? No, not puffins, but I know what they were. Right, okay, you coming with me? Huh? Oh? Oh, I see. So now, starting of now, I can actually let them out of my Pokeball. That is how you get it in this game? Oh no. I just had a disconnect and a connect again. Oh no, please. Oh, for crying out loud. Why does that need to happen every single time? I mean, and then the internet is really stable on days where I don't stream. I mean, this is just really ridiculous, but let's hope it just stays somewhat stable for now. Alright, this is the... Yeah, right, she's not here at the moment. True. I think I entered this gym as well last time. And to no avail. What is this again? Alright, that where I never really participated in these contests. And this is why I get that box to store them. From you. Or not from you, from another... One NPC here. I thought because you were dressed up so fancily, usually the NPCs that stand out give you stuff in Pokemon. Usually, not always, but... Okay, doesn't give me a box. I thought I would get it here. Have to go to contest hall to progress the story. Right, I think it was like that in the beginning too. In the original game. But yeah, now they can actually walk behind me, and apparently, I mean, I've seen people run around with very large legendaries, and they get chibi-fied as well. So there's that. So with the paintings, but I don't have any Pokemon that's pretty much ready to go into a contest. Do you give me these boxes or not? No, you don't. Okay. But that doesn't bring her back, does it? I think I need to go to a specific route and then she comes back. I think. Again, it's been a while. I played Sinnoh not as much as the Generation 3 games. And you're from Hoenn. Alright, you showed me where that was, and I know where that is. What's here again? Was that not a... Oh, right, a church, I guess. No cross. I guess they didn't have Jesus in this universe. I don't know. I always ask myself, does Jesus exist in this universe? Is it like, did Arceus have a human or half-human son that he mysteriously put into the womb of Maria, the person who gave birth to... I don't know, maybe I'm asking things that no one else is asking. And Barry is back. And this time we didn't run into each other, but then again, he runs into you, not me into him. And immediately he wants to battle, of course he does. With his several cowlicks that he has. Go south, Rekka. Yeah, I wanted to. And now I got a battle. And the entourage, let's say, of the battle really fits with what time it is. But then again, we have December, but it's like 10 degrees outside. There should be a snowy wonderland, but the reality is it's just really foggy. How dare you question my existence? Right, I should never do that. How dare I do that? You're right. You absolutely are right, James. Alright, Growlithe. The good doggo. With the weird ears. That's one thing I never really liked about Growlithe. The ears look too human to me. I don't know what it is. But that's why I prefer Arcanine so much more. The ears, I don't know. It looks like ape or maybe even human ears grafted onto a dog tiger thing. And he immediately goes with the Stealth Rock, so he's ready for competitiveness. Or for competitive Pokemon. Right. Munch that one. Bye-bye. What else do you have? They obey me until level of 30, which some of them already don't. 18 degrees the other day when it dropped down to 2 degrees. The next day it was really weird. Oh, I hate when that happens. When that happens, I always get a very runny nose. Right, using the type advantages here. I don't care about Stealth Rock hitting me. And I get my HP back anyway. Well, I got even a crit, not that I think that was necessary. Bye-bye. Fog is white, so we can't complain. I mean, I guess, but like, there is an event that was happening, or that is happening now, with meteor showers that I really wanted to go out and watch and see, but no. Sky's completely covered, so can't enjoy that. Which, yeah, that kind of sucks, but oh well. And snow is white as well, that's true. Well, depends. I think you know what I mean, but yeah, let's not get into that territory again. Alright, Ponyta is gone. Alright, Pingu is now soon. Level 28 and soon. Maybe he'll evolve in this stream, who knows. Barry loses again, thank you for the money. Hey there, Decepticon AI, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? See the classic homies are here? Yeah, I always like, I mean every homie, but classic homies. Alright, you are just effing off like that. Let me just... Alright, this is the moment where I need to go to that city. Figured a way to get rid of the ugly blurring / upscaling on the 3DS DS games. Oh, that'd be good to know if you can share any details, because yeah, unfortunately I wanted to stream the 3DS games and the 3DS and the DS games, so Generation 4 and all the others. I wanted to get the capture card. Originally was planned for last month, but if you get really unfortunate bills that come up and then you gotta pay something, I needed to pay like 200 back in heating, which I don't understand why. But good luck arguing that with the landlord. So that's where that money went, unfortunately. It's really cool and neat when you make money like this, playing Pokemon, and essentially making money with your hobby or your passion. But you know what's not neat? When that money leaves your bank account. That's not so neat. But hey, I'll get them as a gift instead from someone else, so it will still happen. And yeah, it is annoying that was so close to getting them, and then actually you need to pay 200 and what was it, 40 something more. On the topic of competitiveness, you know what would be a cool idea? Having competitive teams for all the trainers pre-made from people, and a preset type of strategy, not only leggy spam. Yeah, I mean that. I think there was a, what was it again? There was a ROM hack where a VGC champion picked all of the trainers' Pokemon and movesets, and thus naturally the game is really hard. If I remember correctly, I could be remembering things wrong or mixing things up, but I do think that was a ROM hack that I think I've heard about. Alright, I caught you just for the Pokédex, essentially. And I found more honey, nice. Okay, you don't want to battle anyway. And another beaver. Or beaver. Beat the landlord up. Well, okay, landlady in my case, but... Yeah, no, if I do that, then I'm gonna be... gonna be in jail, so... I know not everything that's... what you do is... when a law says something is illegal doesn't necessarily mean it is ethical, but oh well. I do not condone beating up your landlord. Even though my... like, politically, in theory, yes, but... in practice, well... you know, I like my life that I have here with my husband and my family, and... being able to drive around pretty freely. You know, that freedom, that's pretty neat. And you know what I don't like? Or what I potentially... what potentially would ruin that? Yeah, being in a jail cell, that would not make me free, and then I don't even, like, I couldn't even stream, so... Cool strats with all the Pokemon in existence, and well, sometimes updating to different ones. Now we have so many abilities, so why not try to show players competitive stats? I think the Emerald Rogue already does that to... at least an extent. Which I really like, so I was actually really pissed on last Friday when the internet was just not cooperating. Because I was really looking forward to that stream. It's really a fun game. General fun and casual PvE style. Yeah, that would... I mean, they are sitting on a gold mine, right? Just in terms of concepts. But Game Freak is going the path of least resistance, you know, the easiest path to... I mean... You've seen it, right? We have the proof right here. They can... Well, maybe not this game. Well, for now it's okay. So not bad, but... They can make a horrible game and people are still gonna buy it. In droves, so... The dream of that tournament-like game. An extension of... Pokemon Colosseum and everything that looks like it was in the anime, where the Pokemon actually, they try to... Oh god, I'm getting poisoned here. They try to dodge and everything. A timid Pokemon is gonna have slightly different animation than an adamant one, for example. They could, I think, do something like that nowadays, but that is just a pipe dream. They're never gonna do something like that. I don't have my hopes up with Pokemon Champions. But let's see what they'll bring. And take it all back, yeah. Going to jail for 200 and something euros. I really hope that that's not us paying for the dehumidifier they've been using in the apartment hall for so long. Like, we had a dehumidifier run for like, what, 5 months or something? Day and night, it's turned off now. And I really hope that we are not, you know, shouldering the cost of that. But I have a... Well, I don't want to say anything without knowing the full truth, right? But if that were the case, I wouldn't be surprised, unfortunately. Makes you feel better. I've been reaching a little on the credit card for Christmas. I mean... There's so many things I want to... give for Christmas, you know. Thank you for the for that. So now I can fish. I actually don't like fishing, well, in real life, because I think that's a horrible death for these poor creatures, but well, in games they don't actually, you know, they don't have a hook go through their gums or anything like that. As long as you don't get caught doing it right. I mean, those are still jail homies. What are we talking about again? Hey there, Ahmed. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Who else would be taking the cost? The landlord? Surely not. Yeah, not the one who actually owns the place, right? Yeah, it's always like that. It's annoying, but what are you gonna do? Again, I don't know if that is indeed the case, but then again, considering how I never really had to pay that much back when it comes to electricity and heating costs, because I'm actually really, I don't use that much heating. I prefer wearing warmer clothes indoors, because that definitely saves you a lot of money. And also the building that I'm in is a really old one, so probably not that efficient. And the costs are just going up crazy. Not a fan of that. They don't die in real life. Catch and release. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, true, but... So you catch your landlords and then you release them. I know you're talking about the fish. But still, it's like that hook goes into the fish's roof of their mouth. It's like, oh, that poor thing. Do we really need to do that? And it's just... maybe just another rant. But then again, I do eat fish myself. So you can yell at me for being not consistent with that. But I don't know. Just the act of fishing, I couldn't do it. That must be horrible. Oh, charming me, rizzling Pikachu. Hey there, Charlie Bitbice. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I think welcome back to the stream. I think I've seen you here before. Then again, sorry if I do not remember some of y'all's names. I am unfortunately really bad with names. But my brain somehow remembers things that are completely irrelevant forever. I don't know. Selective memory. Alright, Grotle is now level 29. Razzle Dazzle will not obey me anyway. Saying, oh no, you still obey me. Alright, so I've beaten that cosplay kiddo. Their mouth doesn't have nerve endings. Yeah, you know, I had fish. I kept goldfish for over 10 years. And they do have nerve endings there. And I assume a lot of fish are the same. I don't know if that's just a thing that people say, so that they don't feel as bad. Just like the goldfish have a 3-second memory, like that is also not true. That it just couldn't be less true. I mean, if you keep goldfish especially, they will remember the face who feeds them. They very quickly remember like a time schedule if you always feed them on a very specific day. They will remember, especially with food, trust me. They would sell their souls for food. December 16 is my birthday, I'm not super... Oh yeah, right, that's your birthday. Just hoping people don't forget about me as usual. Aww. Well, I don't think people forgetting about that is... out of malice. A lot of people are just really busy nowadays and they got to deal with so much, so I wouldn't take it too personally. Landlords suck, just own a house. Yeah, why didn't I think of that? Just go buy a house in, you know, in Luxembourg, where a normal house costs, what, 1 million euros, and it's not even a good house then. And then, of course, I can't pay out of pocket, so I gotta go to a bank to get a loan, to get a mortgage approved, and then they say, well, nope. And then even if they do say yes, then the interest rates that you have to pay, oh god, it just sucks. Preparing the world's most miserable day ever, the day that cursed the world with a graceless, foolish human beings called my birthday. Wait, I thought I was the one who does the self-deprecating jokes. No, they're not immune to pain. I don't think so. Just because they don't really show pain like we do or another animal. You know, they don't have a voice. They don't have vocal cords, so they can't scream, but... Gotta go hunt the woods, fishing to me is boring AF. Each their own, gotta appease our ancient urges somehow, right? Yeah, if there was an apocalypse and I needed to hunt for my meat, like so many people said, oh, could you do that? Like, yeah, I think if I'm if I'm so hungry that I'm almost dying, then the squirrel outside, I'm sorry. Then I think I'm gonna go back to my tribal days of gather hunter and or hunter gatherer rather. And yes, I'm gonna put that in. And then there's gonna be a maybe soon a spirit tomb. Or I don't know if it's like in the beginning. Oh, you found something? Oh, a berry, thank you. Very good, Pingu. Right, this is that one. You don't wanna do that? Okay, that apparently that is Christmas music, I don't know. But hey, it's aquatic ambience, that's always nice. Okay, Pingu is happy. Pingu knows what he's gonna do. Happy early birthday, Ahmed. I hope you get some good presents. Yeah, I hope so too. Pain on not being hooked and suddenly pulled out of your habitat by the mouth would be crazy stressful. I mean, that as well. But I can tell, I mean, they do feel pain. I accidentally mildly scratched a goldfish of mine once. Well, of course, accidentally, and they did like have a reaction to it. It's just they can't scream and don't have facial expressions like we do, but they actually have their own ways of, you know, showing that they're not okay. Just got a $3 million life insurance policy. Wait, are you for real? You sure? I hope you're not up to very shady things where you suddenly murder someone and then, oh no, my life, I need that payout. You don't want to believe how much of a problem that is, or like with very, or rather a lot, murder trials, it's someone doing a life insurance policy and then hoping that something happens. So yeah, things can be dangerous. I'm gonna send out Razzle Dazzle. I don't think he's gonna obey me, but let's see. Don't think anything personal, just hope sometimes people would at least say happy miserable day, Ahmed. I hope you had a great year or something. Just any message would make me the world's happiest man alive. Alright, so you heard it here, folks. We're gonna wish him a very wonderful birthday once the day shows up. Paying $435 a month. Oh, so you actually did it. Oh no, is there a reason for that? Things like that are very uncommon in Europe. Life insurance policies. But hey, I've heard in America they can be much more sensible to do. Bah! What does the goat say? I guess bah. Okay, Razzle Dazzle is obeying me now. Okay, nice. Oh, back to painting. First unit. Nice. Gift what stats? Never heard of it. My birthday is nothing. Always make my own party and food and everything. Then invite people just for them to ignore me completely. Not even a no. Oh, I know how that feels. Been through that phase as well. But hey, no one showing up for your birthday doesn't necessarily mean that you are a horrible person. Sometimes you're just in a environment that doesn't value you, but like that doesn't mean that you are not valuable. Right, this is this tower of the deceased Pokémon. Which I guess that's a theme. They do die in this game. Or in the universe. When I was a kid, I used to think life insurance meant you die. You just come back to like if you break your phone, it gets replaced. Oh yeah, we got the clones in the vat, you know? Venming's got cloned like 5 times, and once this one dies, then they'll just send out the next one. Like imagine if that was the case. That would be kind of creepy. And again, a clone doesn't carry your consciousness, so would just be genetically identical, but other than that, no big difference. Don't hate the player, hate the game. What if you hate both? But yeah, I don't think that's a very common thing in Luxembourg. I'm trying to think of someone who did life insurance policy in Luxembourg, and I can't even think of one. What you do have is... Oh, I don't even know how to say that one in English, but it is one where if you do something and you break something, then that will handle it. Of course, if you commit crimes, then that insurance wouldn't work, right? But that one I have, because that's one a lot of people have, and also in case there's a fire, yeah, in case my apartment burns down and I lose everything that I own, I'm gonna have that get paid out. And that's like, what, 250 per year? Which I actually think is a really good price. That's why I took it. Because you never know. Maybe that will happen, or maybe... I mean, you're happy that you make it out alive, right? But I would still be devastated if all of my retro collection would be gone, and all the other things and trinkets that I have. My clothes. My computer. I mean, that would definitely set me back, right? So that's why I took that insurance. And I think that was a good idea. But like life insurance policy, I wouldn't know if... Like, what would I gain of that from that? Beat the balances, it was a horrible boss fight. I beat them after tapping into the power of the most cringy weapon ever. Oh, cringy weapon? Rivers of blood, a weapon so degenerate people talk shit on you for using it. Well, you make me say that word, but... Is it just that broken? Is it easy to use? Any noob can win with it? If so, I mean, who cares? You still beat the boss, right? And I mean, those Souls games are hard enough as it is already. At least that's what I think. Oh, that back's gonna get broken once that kid becomes larger. But hey, I have really sweet memories of carrying my niece and nephew on my back, and now my nephew could carry me like it was nothing. Alright. Okay, Pikachu, definitely switching out here. Oh, you don't have a ground... I don't have anyone with a ground type move as of yet. That's such a nice... It really looks nice in this game, the shiny. Okay, he wants to get pets. Maybe later. If I even have that option. Pokémon Ami, like. Alright, I'm gonna do that again. Life insurance is I'm worth more dead than alive. Yeah, isn't that messed up if you really think about it? Rivers of Blood, the Cursed Katana, you and Souls games are not hard. Get that wrong idea of society already, FFs. Oh, sorry for not being that hardcore. But come on, compared to other games, they are hard. I mean, they are explicitly designed to be harder. Maybe if you're good at it, okay, but like, that can be like an inherent bias if you're really good at something and then you think, oh, it's not that hard. No, thermodynamic calculations aren't that hard to a physics professor either, but I wouldn't say, you know, if a professor like that says, oh, they're not hard, I'm not gonna really believe him. Easy to use and very strong, and people who tell me to use another weapon should count how many Fs I gave. Exactly 0. Yeah, that's the spirit, damn it. Okay, so Zubat was annoying. And you wanna... Okay, is that my controller or what is it? Sometimes my trainer behaves weirdly. And you're not gonna have these 3? No, just 1. Okay, it's gonna be interesting to see when you get clothes, because I have seen that you get different clothes in this game. Just wonder at what part. And of course you survive this. Okay, interesting animation. Oh no, oh no, never mind. He's only 1. She has only 1 HP left, so it doesn't matter anyway if it's super effective or not. So that misclick wasn't that bad. Okay, defeated Vanessa. But yeah, happy to be back streaming. I don't even know when I'll stream this format again. I think next year. And not this year. I know next Thursday I will not stream, unfortunately. I mean, I'm always looking forward to the I'm really enjoying the post game of Legends Arceus, even much more so than the main story. I don't even know why, but I really like the stakes and everything. The STAKES steaks, not the steak that you eat. I don't think that game gives me steaks to eat. But yeah, that is where I'm gonna go out and see some beautiful stars. Hopefully. I mean, maybe it's gonna get cancelled because of the weather again. Let's see. Souls games are very meticulous. A lot of pattern and movement recognition. In a way, playing Monster Hunter prepared me for Dark Souls. Yeah, I remember you telling me that that is a game that prepared you for that. Oh wait, actually, let me... Pingu kind of wants to sleep, okay. Fair, but not now. But yeah, this one unfortunately has to wait. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming in the last week that much. I'm not really gonna be home that much. I'm gonna be traveling a lot. Alright, you reached level 30. Is Grotle gonna evolve a bit earlier than... Which one was it again? Some starters actually evolve at level 32 instead of 36. It's not always the pattern of 16 and then 32, which I kind of find annoying. Like, stick to the freaking patterns, please. But I guess not. And you have a date here? Really? Like, all the date places I went to with my now husband, formerly boyfriend, a graveyard was not among those places. Like, why? Why go to a graveyard? Maybe they're... I mean, they don't look like it, but maybe they're some kind of punk? Way I play Souls games is like the dance. I only get good at the boss once I let go of my fear of defeat. Oh, that's a problem that I have. Like, in general, the too big of a fear of failure, and that sometimes it impedes me from doing, or it just inhibits me. I wish I could just let go sometimes, but it's to embrace the dance with the boss fight and like a rhythm game. Yeah, I mean, it is a rhythm. Its timing and rhythm are closely intertwined. So yeah, you saying it's like a dance is actually not too far off. It's a good analogy. I'd bite that one again. Growlithe outspeeds because naturally Pingu isn't really that quick. I should learn from you in that aspect, Amit. I just sometimes cannot get over my fear for failure, and then you get stuck in a very toxic cycle of not even starting things in the first place. Because you'd say, oh, it's gonna be bad anyway, and it's like, but then you never start. And then if you don't do things, you don't learn. And if you don't fail, you don't learn. And I really hate that. That phobia of failing, essentially. Oops, no, I didn't. I wanted to talk to the other lady, but no, first someone wants to have beef with me. It's you. Fear of defeat, just approach the boss and observe. You can't win if you don't give it a shot, and what then? You die or fall? The Walker Shane, really? Come on. Learn that the only way to succeed in life is to make sure your confidence and desire to win is far stronger than your fear of defeat. Yeah, I didn't get the memo, or maybe it's because when I had a defeat, it got kind of hyped up by not so nice peers, and that just kind of rooted it deeply into my brain. I'm still trying to get over that. I mean, it's much better now than it used to be, but it's definitely one of the things that I have that I... if you just could go and gone, then I would do it, but no. Gotta reroute those neurons. Slowly, but steadily. Oh wait, I want to talk to that woman. There we go, I knew she would give me something good. Alright. Now we can go downstairs. It's also a thing with ADHD people. I mean, I don't have ADHD, right? But a lot of ADHD people, or ADD people, they have a very common fear of failure or fear of rejection. But then again, I don't have ADHD, but, well, you can still have that fear even though you're not part of that neurotype, right? Okay, let's go back. It's so weird for my brain now, because in the original you could only move in 4 directions, and now you can move in like 8 directions, and this looking very similar to the original it's based off of. I gotta really get rid of so much muscle memory. Or maybe not get rid of it. I'm gonna play the Gen 4 games on here as well, either way. With that wonderful glitch. Oh right, you also want a battle. Are you the 2 people, the couple who have an onyx and a cloister? Is that you guys? Let's see. Oh no, okay. Or maybe they changed it in this game because they thought, okay, maybe that is a bit too much on the nose. But I do remember somewhere in Gen 4, somewhere in the Sinnoh games, there was a couple that had an onyx and a cloister. And that's another of these things where you think to yourself, okay. Developers, what were you thinking? I mean, yeah, I know what they're thinking. They have their minds in the gutter, but it's like a kid's game. That's also why low punny is kind of weird to me. It's like, why do we base something off of a Playboy bunny, which is something a child shouldn't really know about, or it's not really child-friendly? And then I guess they just didn't care. But then they do actually censor other things. I made kebab today and gonna eat it now. Oh, nice. Enjoy your meal. Specific kebab? Oh, you're making me hungry now. I could go for kebab now too. But I shouldn't. I shouldn't eat while I stream. I don't know. You don't want to hear me go. And it's rude. At least that's how I was raised. Alright, so here we are in this city. The one where you can breed. Remember all of these hours that you were trying to get a shiny or something like that? I definitely do. Alright, so these balls were the ones that I want. Definitely need more of those. And I get a premier ball, really neat. And no revives, at least not yet. Okay, I'm gonna buy 2 more of those. And how many do I have? Pokeballs. Well, I think that's okay. Have anything to... Okay, I have 1 revive. Do I have anything that I would be better selling off? Let's see. No, not really. Alright, then not. I was AFK for a few minutes, sorry if I missed anything. That's alright. I mean, it's a live stream. Sometimes you ought to miss something. Nothing too special now. We are now in the next city. And now I'm gonna heal. And then I'm gonna see what other path I might take. Ah, hey there, Exiled Revenger. Welcome back to the stream. Long time no see. I hope you're doing good. Great to see you again. Alright, so yeah, north and then this way. So that's what I'm gonna do. What's this one again? Oh right, that's where they ask you to catch certain Pokemon and then put that in the... You're right, I do remember that. But that's not a thing that I want to do now. I think this part is new though. Oh no, actually is it? Is that not where, to the north of here, where there's unknowns? It goes to show it's been such a long time since I played the games, and this is where you can breed. Alright, so this takes me... Okay, still. We're gonna go through. And I need my bike to go up there, because by foot that doesn't work. Just been taking a break from social media. Oh, that's... everyone who says that they did that, and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, Yana, why are you not capable of doing that? I mean... Okay, I do make my money from social media. I mean, YouTube is social media. But like, I don't have to necessarily do a detox like that as well. Just taking a long break of social media. It's a thing that I should have done so long, but oh well. Maybe I'll get to it. But chapeau, hat off to you that you can do it. Girafferic. Yeah, let's bring that pink Sneasel out. That I need to trade with a... holding an item in order for me to even be able to evolve it. So if anyone here has either a Brilliant Diamond or a Shining Pearl and they want to help with that... Oh, I don't have a dark type attack, okay. My dad had to renew our home insurance the day before the house fire I had in 2015. Nearly forgot to do it. He didn't. I don't have all my childhood stuff left apart from TY Beanie Parrot. Yeah, if you don't know. And I hope it's okay if I talk about it. I mean, you mentioned it now, but James lost a lot of his stuff in a house fire that happened in 2015. Wasn't there another one? Weren't there 2 that happened? But luckily your cat survived, at least one of them. Man, that must be such a traumatic thing. I missed your message. Funny story today, I slept by accident today and had a dream of me encountering fictional characters in my dream. Found them so cool, so when I woke up I decided to write them down. Ah, it was shown to me in a dream, yeah. People say, haters say that's fake, but no. Do you know that the main idea behind the sci-fi universe that I'm writing came from a dream. Like the very first depiction, so to speak, were my neurons in my brain when I was dreaming about it. Still as a video game concept, because I was playing a lot of Kirby Squeak Squad, or Mouse Attack if you want to go by the European title of the game. And that inspired me, and sometimes you write stories in your dreams and people are just like, oh come on, that's just fake, you don't want to admit it. So no, actually you can come up with really great things, great ideas in your dreams. And since I dream pretty much every single night, well that tends to happen. Oh, I actually misclicked, but good thing Pingu is sleeping. But that one didn't want to be in the ball, so I'm gonna try again, although they're expensive. Oh well. Hiking a lot because I find it relaxing. Ah, nice. And the view on top of the mountain is gorgeous. Yeah, and it's not only is it relaxing, but it's also good for you. I mean, you get out in the fresh air, going hiking, you usually go up a mountain, and that requires more stamina, more effort, and that's also just in general good for your body. So wow, excellent Revenger. I'm commending you for that. I should be doing the same thing. I should go back to a fitness studio, go back to the gym, and I should also go outside more, definitely. But no, I make the bad choices here, unfortunately. Come on, wake up, Big Nose. Come on, you gotta wake up. Only I've had one house fire, not sure where the other one came from. I think I'm mixing something up, James, my bad. Was a church near... Oh, yeah, it was that. Was a church near you that burned down. Still live in the same house that burned down. It was just completely rebuilt. I'm glad it didn't have any of my vinyl music before the fire, because that was hard to get. Yeah, vinyls are definitely hard to get nowadays. And then, yeah, I mean, the things... Like, I had a person come over to my apartment and check out my retro collection. And at first they were like, oh, this is worthless junk. At least he didn't outright say it, but yeah, I'm autistic. I'm not that good at reading people, but I'm also really good at pattern recognition. And, you know, maybe something isn't inert. You don't inherently grow up to be a good people reader, but with enough experience and just analyzing how people hold themselves and stuff, I could definitely tell that guy was like, okay, that's not really worth that much. And then I implored him to check the go prices, like what does it go for on eBay or other reselling things. And then it was suddenly, it was like, oh wow, that game goes for 200 euros, yes. And then suddenly it was, okay, then the demeanor shifted. And that was a good thing, because if something were to happen, I would, I think, get enough money from my insurance to essentially rebuy all of these things. But then again, still, I hope that doesn't happen. I don't even care if I get more money than I had starting when something burns like that. Just like, no, I hope that never happens in the first place. Just straight up never. Still live, yeah, you live in the same house, but well, I'm glad that they could rebuild it, because sometimes house fires are so horrible that they burn the, like, what's keeping it together. Okay, let's see. Do I need to be precise? Okay, apparently not that much. Hey, don't you want to battle? No? Okay, apparently you don't want to battle. That's fine. What's your most valuable game? I think you asked me, and I... that's a good question. Straight out of the gate, I don't know. Saw a Game Boy Micro at a convention went sell for 150. It was just a console. I paid for mine. I paid 100. Just a console, the pink one that I have. And that was a good choice. Because now I see them go for much more. Pokemon XD is worth a lot. Mario, the one that he said, oh, holy crap, that goes for so much. That was Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door. So that was the game that the insurance dude was talking about, where he was so surprised for how much it goes. And he looked it up because, well, he wasn't too much, like, much older than me. We were, I think he was also millennial. And he did remember playing that. But he was like, oh, I mean, it's an old game. Do people really want to play that? And yes. I'm actually playing old games much more frequently than I'm playing newer games. I hate enshittification, I really do. None of those I gave you for sure. Well, I mean, doesn't matter. I wouldn't want to sell them anyway, but I think they're valuable because you gifted them to me. Paper Mario is half the value in the UK compared to where you are. It used to be 100, now it's like 50. Oh, you could like make some serious cash with that, but then again, that's like, you know, reselling. People be complaining about drop shipping, and that's like what normal stores have been doing since forever, pretty much. You always want to make a profit on your item that you're selling, right? And then they they say, oh, drop shipping is such a horrible thing, which, yeah, it's not a great thing, right? But we shouldn't act like only people on like at conventions are doing that. They've been doing that since forever. Almost all the stores, even especially the big stores, I would even say. But there's an item there. 45 without the mat. Wow, it goes for almost like 200 here. Crazy. Everyone wants it now because everyone heard that it's debatably the best Paper Mario game. I mean, some people swear by the first one on N64. Never played that one, so can't really say if I like that one. Still use my gifted SNES. Yeah, that is amazing. Oh, you fall in love with that baby and then it gets destroyed anyway, and isn't that a bit too young for you, Pingu? I mean, strange. Doshin is twice the price of Mario Paper. Wait, Doshin is more expensive in the UK than, okay, interesting. Oh yeah, there's a Paper Mario 64, absolutely. That was the first one. But I haven't played it yet, so I can't really say if it's good. And watching playthroughs of it, I don't really think that counts as playing it. Okay, right now I'm pretty much one-shotting all of them. So maybe I trained a bit too much. But I do remember in Sinnoh the difficulty spikes are a bit weird. Sometimes you just are vastly over-leveled and then suddenly you're not. Oh, this is where the cafe is, and this is where you guys are. With your headaches. I'm gonna go into the cafe. Doshin without manual was 80, complete box it was 120 last time I checked. 120? Okay, that's pretty expensive. Right, we're gonna battle inside of a cafe because that is That is apparently legal. It's been ages since I checked. Yeah, it really depends on what markets you're on. If you really want to play Doshin and you want to have it like own it physically, maybe get the Japanese version. I think that one isn't as expensive. Oh, Metronome just used a really strong move. Okay, didn't do that much damage. Phew, luckily. And my attack missed. Oh god, Metronome again. Oh, hidden powers in this game? Didn't they take it out of all the other games and now they have it again? It's just so confusing. And my attack misses again. And now she kissed you and you're like, oh, I don't know who I am anymore. Should I slap myself or the enemy? Pingu? There we go. Paid 15 for my Japanese Doshin. Loved the artwork for the Japanese Paper Mario. Yeah, sometimes the artwork is better in different countries. But like, I never buy a game from a different country just for the artwork. You know, I don't have that kind of disposable cash to just buy tons of games, not caring how much they cost, and then just like, yeah, making my collection larger. I mean, I would love to, but unfortunately bills need to be paid first. Right, what do you have? Another fairy type I can use Metal Claw on. Alright, alright. Alright, Metal Claw, here we go. Metal Claw has so many freaking PP. Okay, that's a one-shot. I'm like almost twice their levels now, so that's gonna probably be pretty boring. And another fairy type. Bought a whole bunch of Japanese titles to use on my Japanese Golden GameCube, because it's the orange one that's modded. Yeah, James has a modded orange GameCube, really nice. Okay, you just used Encore on me on a move that's gonna obliterate you? Not sure what the strategy is there, but oh well, I take NPC stupidity. Okay, I got an attack raise, not that I really need it now. Saved nearly 300 buying the Japanese title instead of the English ones, yeah. It's just you gotta be a bit careful with some things because some Japanese titles or games you cannot play in English. So if it's a text-heavy game and oh, he has another one. Okay, so the attack boost is actually good. Never mind. But yeah, if you have a really text-heavy game and you need to understand what the hell is going on, then I would not say play or buy the Japanese version. Maybe except if you know Japanese. I mean, maybe you do, some of you. I don't think anyone here right now. I mean, even me with my A1 Japanese, or maybe A2, although no, not really I wouldn't say it's A2. Even me, I couldn't, yeah, give me Pokemon in Japanese. I don't, like, I take an eternity to read everything. I mean, I can read it, but like at a really glacial speed. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the games text heavy to languages that I can speak and understand. Alright, soon we're gonna have the final evolution. I even forgot, what is the next, the next gym leader type? I know I just completely, or almost completely forgot about the gym leaders in this region. They're not really that memorable. And you all have the same Pokemon. Nice backflip there. I'm gonna water your tree if you don't mind. Oh, oops, that's not a tree? Oh, well, too bad. How much is Doshin where you are? Let me check actually. Of course, it depends if you buy the Japanese version or the PAL version. It's like, I see it for 20, 37, 32, 39, 150, but like there's always one who thinks I can sell it for much more, but not always. So that's not a lot. And in America, because it never released in America, Doshin the Giant, of course it goes for much more because, you know, there's a demand and it doesn't get produced anymore. So supply goes down. Okay, another Geodude. Can you please leave me alone, guys? I got somewhere to go. There we go. Alright. And then immediately they... Oh, they're just pushing the penguin. That's mean. It's my Pingu, not yours. And even I don't push my Pingu around. They gotta be taught a lesson here. And thanks again to Venmings for this shiny Growlithe. Hey there, Jonas Sales 99. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Alright, so I guess Metal Claw for the fairy, and we're gonna burn Pikachu alive. Hooray for animal fighting. Of course, only in Pokemon, not in real life. It is kind of messed up, if you really think about it. Like, you... In theory, you just force animals to battle and like throw flames at each other and electrocute them, and it's like that would be very messed up if this were real life, you know. But luckily it isn't. Okay, who's... Oh no, I'm not gonna switch you out actually. But yeah, if you try getting Doshin the Giant in America, and then it'll cost so much more. And Pokemon XD is also a game that I have that is now really expensive. Colosseum 2. Send something on Facebook Messenger, it shows what I mean about the games. Alright. And you wanna defeat me? I don't think so. With a Pichu, are you serious? Oh, CEX, apparently they are scammy? But then again, others say, oh, I love CEX. Hello, Pink Liebhaber. Welcome back to the stream, Brownie Monster. And yes, I am a Pink Liebhaber, that's true. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I was supposed to stream last Friday, but, man, if this happens again, I think I'm just gonna try and change my, internet provider, because this is just so freaking annoying. I pay way too much for the internet to just, you know, suddenly not work anymore. And sometimes it's like in bouts, where it works and then it doesn't work anymore, and now you don't obey me anymore, okay. Love to find an English copy of Doshin for 20 to 35, but that's not gonna happen in England. Well, you could always buy it here and then sell it for more over there. People would tell you that's very scummy, but I mean, that's what sellers do. A lot of them. Doing well, got a new shiny Raichu and her name is Cheeto. Oh, nice! Congratulations on that shiny Raichu. And Cheeto, that's a cute name. Are you gonna bring Cheeto to Legends ZA? Because Cheeto is gonna get a Mega Evolution then. Like even 2. Which of course the evolution of the mascot is gonna get 2 mega evolutions. People call them scammy because they don't offer very much. Oh, I see. When you try and sell things to them, and that's true, but when they sell old games, the prices are super cheap depending what you're looking for. Again, I'm just parroting things I've heard. Could be that it's not true. People who call it scammy probably go to conventions full of resellers. Yeah, I mean that happens all the time with the reselling, right? That's not something new. He's already in Legend ZA. Got her in the... Ah, that's how you got her. Okay, nice. In the DLC. She's about can have another friend. Nice. But unfortunately, that sucks about ZA. That you can't transfer the Pokemon to any other game. Once it's in ZA, you can never get it out. Which I think that is really a bad decision. I mean, what's the point of that? Well, let's see if you can use her maybe in tournament. Not tournament, championship or champions. Tournament is my game idea that I have. Alright, and you are actually evolving now at level 32. And then we have... Oh, okay, that shiny doesn't look nearly as good. Chaltera. It's turtles all the way down, apparently. Right, you learn Earthquake, that's good, because I definitely need a Pokemon with a stab ground move. It's true, that's why I've never sold to them. I've always sold stuff on eBay for 2 or 3 times more than CEX would have offered. I mean, yeah, still, if they agree with the price, then, I mean, it's what it is, right? It's just like with games, I say, okay, you don't need games to survive, but if it's like something like housing, that's where I draw the line. That's where I say, come on. Oh, treasure hunter. Right, got the advantage of rain. Pingu is very much anticipating a great battle, it looks like. Shell had a better color on back then, the removal is a real downgrade. Yeah, it doesn't look that good. Here. Yeah, you have the charm. Is it hard getting the shiny charm in ZA? And of course you survive this, even a crit because of that very annoying ability. But oh well, I mean, okay, now you just defeated yourself then. Happens in Pokemon, happens a lot. Okay, let's continue. There's an item here. An ether. That's good to have. Okay, you are taking a break. And you will give me ATM. Very nice. Just do 1,000 battles if you don't feel like getting the DLC. I mean, if I do ever play ZA, I will use the money that I get through streams to buy the DLC, just like I did it with Scarlet and Violet. And I will do a playthrough of ZA, well, like me just streaming it, but I don't have it yet, so that's why I can't stream it if I don't have it. Should I just go and use the water type move? I think so. How many PP do I have left? 12? There's mixed opinion on ZA. Some people say it is really a nice step in new directions, and others say it's actually really bland. It repeats a lot, like where you need to go, and the city isn't really that appealing. But then others, I hear say, especially in chat, that the new battle mechanic is really interesting. Or just the way the battles work. I mean, let's see. If I'm gonna get it, then I'm gonna be interested to see how I feel. Since when is Ryu in Pokemon? Careful or he will use Hadouken. Right, his name is... no, his name is not Ryu. But he does look like Ryu. A lot like Ryu. He's Alfred. But yeah, that fighting type trainer always looked like that, which is funny. Alright, I got another... Hey there, do you want a battle? Yes. Alright. Oh, you might have dry skin, so that water is not gonna hurt you. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, nice. So I don't need to worry about that at all. Someone ate the chip of Cheeto's tail, which probably explains what she's female. Yep, shiny Raichu don't have as much of a pointy tail as the male ones do. Alright, because everyone gets experience points, now like a large chunk of my team is not gonna obey me again. Which is annoying, but oh well. Nothing in here. Pingu barely keeps up. Oh wait, this already went this way. So that is pointless. You I already battled. You too, let's go into the tall grass. An Abra. A shiny specifically. Right, I'm not gonna engage with you. You're gonna teleport away anyway, so what's the point? And this one, let's... Oh, that's just berries. Do I need them now? I don't know. But I'm gonna need this. Oh, you saw me. Another Ryu. Is anyone here truly in the Christmas spirit? I just am not in any moods or spirits. Neither Halloween nor Christmas. Like none of them. I don't even know why. It's been like that for many years now. Where I'm like, oh yeah, right. It's that time of the year, but then I just don't feel like being in that mood. I don't know. And Pingu is not yet a steel type, so that is why that poison sting hurt. Alright. And of course you have another one lined up. The onion head. At least that's what it looks like. James, if you're still here, I think this Pokemon kind of reminds me of Baby in Monkey Ball because of these ears. What do you think? Because I do think it looks like that. Spoopy season, sure. Christmas, nah, never. It's just another day like any other. Yeah, but I'm not even hyped for the spooky season, weirdly enough. Christmas is expensive and stressful. I spent almost my entire paycheck the weekend after I got paid on Christmas stuff. Looking forward more to seeing you again. Oh, I hope you do bring enough money, or else that's not gonna work out really well. Like, we will be traveling a lot, going to different cities. You definitely gonna need that. Baby from Monkey. Yeah, so you do agree with me. Heard that Mega Raichu X gains a random stat boost every time it uses the move Volt Tackle. Oh wow. Although, with how frail Raichu is, I don't know if that's really gonna break it. Okay, let's continue on our journey here. Ooh, I see Pokeball. I want to get it. Monkey See, Monkey Do, and it's ATM. Nice. The electric move that never misses. That's a good one. And you don't wanna... No, you're just very tired from doing sports. Don't worry, I get paid again December 19th, if that's the day before. Ah, okay, good. Because if not, we would kind of have a problem. I also set money aside for that week. Relatives have told me to expect money. Okay, good. Cheeto isn't frail. Don't insult my chunky baby. Oh, I'm sorry. But I do kind of wish that, you know, they would kind of change some old Pokemon's base stats to make them a bit more viable. Right, on you, of course, I'm gonna use the water move, and... well, fire is gonna get... it's not gonna be that strong because of the rain, but oh well. Maybe she gets a burn. No, she doesn't get a burn. Really? That's the animation? Just jumping? Okay, Pingu couldn't do anything. Pingu got assaulted. I am not happy about that. That's why I did all of my shopping in November, to get it all out of the way and not have to worry about it. The thing is, I haven't even bought any present for anyone. Well, first, I'm a bit too broke with no salary to really... like, I get money from YouTube, yeah, but it just vanishes quicker than I can really invest in anything. And then, again, when that heating thing comes, all the money that I set... well, not all of it, but a large chunk of the money I set aside for the DS and 3DS capture card, then, oh, whoops, I gotta pay that first, and then it's gone. So that really sucks. But then again, I don't really have that many people who expect a, like, many of my family members, my parents don't want a, they don't even want me to buy a present for them. There's nothing really that they want. And they also tell me that I should just be careful with money anyway. Get Yana a Switch 2 for Kirby Air Ride streams. Yeah, that would be a great idea. Yeah, imagine that happened. But yeah, I'm just gonna... like, I think we're gonna buy that together, my husband and I, because, oof. It does cost a lot. I have friends who have it, and... well, that's all nice and dandy, but... unfortunately, that has to wait for a while now. What do you have? I could bring you back. Finish with dinner. Oh, how was kebab? And welcome back. Nice shiny. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh! But she survived. Big Nose survived. And you can have that right back, Gyarados. Okay, Gyarados is down. Doing some nice... it's going really quickly. And damn, it's already... holy crap, it's already 23:04? What the hell? Just feels like I've been playing for maybe an hour. But... no, it's been more than an hour. Happens every single time, I swear. On my Switch 2, I could have spending too much time on GameCube. To be fair, that's the thing, like, I'm spending so much time on GameCube and SNES and other things. I unfortunately don't have infinite time, so even if my user, like my handle says infinite, I don't have infinite time, so I gotta see how I spend my time with the games. Chicho has a nasty nature. A really nasty Raichu. With 288 speed, making her the fastest almighty. Yeah, that's pretty high. Did you see the new scam going around with fake artists making their first video being them begging for money just to scam people, and then they would lie about being broke? I've heard of a scam that's very similar to that one. But it's really, like, that is just... Well, I'm glad that the kebab was good, but, like, come on, like, this is the reality that we're in. Someone like my husband, who is actually a very talented artist, and he still has, like, no job. It's not looking like he's gonna get a job soon, because the economy is completely crap. And then scammers like that, they cosplay or they LARP as artists, and then they're like, oh, please help me, help me. It just makes me angry. It's just like, oh, God. That's a reality we live in. Okay, do you sell anything, or are you just here to say hi? Okay, you're just here to say hello. Oh, hasty. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes the speed go up even. So very speedy Raichu. Don't need these items. Those, well, not really. What else? What do you have? Do you have... Oh, Poketch app, okay. I haven't even really used the Poketch here. Because it's not... Like in the original game it was on the touch screen. But here you don't have any touch screen, so... Change the word nasty for some reason. It's autocorrect. That's why I don't have autocorrect on, like, never, because it's just so annoying. Oh, that's that. Okay, that... What else? TM54, that's False Swipe. Oh, that's a good one to have. Although I don't know if any of my Pokemon can now learn it. TM33, 16. TM10, no, TM75. That's Sword Stance. Why did I hit B? I should go back. I'm probably gonna need this TM. And... No. Yeah, probably Sword Stance as well. It's a good one to have. She's cheesy colored. It's a really cute nickname that you gave him. Oh, okay, Burn. Oh, that's fire. Ooh, kind of expensive. Thunder, Blizzard, Focus Miss. Oh, but you can buy Flamethrower. That's pretty nice. And Thunderbolt. I'm gonna do that too. And what is this? Ice Beam. Oh yeah, Ice Beam is really important. TM22, that's Solar Beam. Psychic. Dazzling Gleam, yeah, that would also probably be good to have. Gyro Ball, yeah, that's a good steel move. Okay, that's probably Giga Impact, the last one. Okay, that's Giga Impact, that's Hyper Beam, okay. Okay, nice, you can at least buy the... I mean, the TMs, they are 1 use only, but at least you can rebuy them, because I hate it when you never get them back in any way ever. Oh, this is for the secret base, I take it. What else do you have? Hallo eure L2L oder I2I oder was auch immer. Ich hoffe, dir geht's gut. Butne, ja, Hagebutne, ne? Husband should just look for VTubers that want to have new models and make some concept art for it and learn rigging. I mean, he already knows rigging, but yeah, he is putting himself out there in terms of like, hey, I do commissions, and we're also gonna sell at conventions soon. Hopefully that will also make it go smoother, because he has a lot of art that we want to sell. Be option, but I don't know myself. I'm not in the circle to start making 3D models to sell on my mini factory. Yeah, that's also a thing that we're planning on doing. I can beat you in capture card owning. Don't you already beat me in that? You have the capture card already, the DS ones. Oh, this is where you can change the Deoxys forms. And Team Galactic idiot is here. What gym was this one again? This town. Oh, look who's there. But yeah, I don't know where that I can beat you. Like, you've already beaten me, buddy. You already have what I covered. Okay, let's see. This is a fighting type gym. So that's gonna be very interesting. And by interesting, I mean a lot of my team is actually weak against that. But hey, it makes it more interesting, definitely. Read somewhere some guy was asking ChatGPT to generate artwork for him and then sold it as it was his own work. Oh yeah, there's scammers who do that at conventions, but like if that comes out, people are not gonna react in a very nice way, let's say. Okay, what level are you at? That's a very good burp. But what level are you? 26. Ooh, that's gonna be a bit difficult. Okay, you actually obey me, that's nice. Now that's a very scummy thing to do, just like selling AI art, which isn't even art in my opinion. Okay, your attack is higher than your special attack, so we're not gonna give you that move. Okay, can you obey me again? That would be very neat. Oh, okay, you outspeed me, fine. And you actually obeyed. Nice. Oh, such a nice color. 2DSL capture cards. I also hate AI. He hates himself. Decepticon AI hates himself. But maybe he's not that kind of AI who needs a lot of water and energy. And 2DS capture card, like that is new to me. I thought people were only building capture cards into the DS Fat and then the other one. Alright, it's that oops, well, just let me check if there's anything outside that I should also do. Okay, let me switch that back again. You should be outside. Or no, on the first, and you should be flying right next to me, because that would be nice. Having a good crow friend, a pink crow friend. What else would you need in your life? Okay, it's actually really slow. Oh, that's the Team Galactic building. I do hate myself, but I give better answers than Grok. Yeah, that's absolutely. I mean, I believe you with that. Okay, transporter doesn't bring me anywhere. Hang on, let me check my... Okay, so no, gotta defeat the gym leader here, so that's gonna be... Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. I thought that maybe I can do something else first, but no. Gotta go for the gym leader now, and... sorry, Burb. Why am I so quick as a human and the Pokémon is so slow? I mean, doesn't really make that much sense, right? But oh well, that's like a minor detail, who cares about that? Okay, so let's continue on our journey to defeat this gym leader. With these Rio looking guys. And they send out the Pokeball like it's a fighting game move. That's nice attention to detail, I gotta say. Don't know why I can't find a thing to talk about. It's almost like I have nothing to talk about today. Which is alright, but normally I'm a very talkative person. That's true, usually you talk a lot in chat, but hey, sometimes you just don't have anything to say, and that's okay too. Okay, so if you evolve, then that's gonna be super effective. But man, it's a 3-hit KO. You're the man, says Decepticon AI. Alright, level 33. Oh, you learn Lake now, which is better than the other one. Definitely. I mean, it has a special effect that also is there. But it has less PP, so I gotta watch that. Right, another one level up. Now I'm gonna stay in the battle and then use the properties of that move. I think it's also called Lake in English, I think. Oh no, you're starting yourself up, that's not good. And that worked actually pretty well. Oh, and now I outspeed. Oh, so we were at a speed tie, interesting. Alright, that one is down too. Half of my freaking team doesn't obey me, so whew, that's gonna make things maybe harder than it should be. But oh well, it was my idea of having all of these not Pokemon that I got from here, but from somewhere else. Oh, you're gonna do that? Okay, I'm gonna switch into my flying type. Just to troll you. Yeah, that's not gonna work on my Razzle Dazzle. And you obey, nice. Okay, good. How it should be. And we'll also level up, but if I don't have the necessary evolutionary stone, then I'm gonna be staying in that form. Oh, hey there, Sodium. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? It's been a while. Last stream, unfortunately, that one... Well, I mean, internet problems. Oh, and you're on your main, yeah, true. But hey, you know what I always say, you're not late, this is not a university lecture where you need to be on time. Print Club is okay, but have you considered Turdwick? But have you considered Penguin? I'm sorry, but the Penguin argument is just irrefutable. So I'm gonna stay with the Penguin. New PFP, by the way. What trainer is that? Or what character is that? They're really small when you look at them like that. You definitely need to open up like your channel in a new Oh, my bad. Sorry. In a new... Okay, that one's gonna take... Gonna keep that one like that. But yeah, in a new tab, and then you gotta do it like that. Okay. Newt, Newt! Yes, indeed. Newt, Newt. Very good. Man, can you send out other Pokemon than always the same thing over and over and over again? Because it's getting kind of boring. I hate that human name. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? May Iron Jesus bless thee. Thank you. So, for now, I haven't even, like, found a shiny in the overworld. Like, in the wild or anywhere. So maybe that'll happen. Who knows? Caitlyn, Psychic E4. Oh, her! Right. Her with the amazing room that you fight her in. I love that one. It's really beautiful. Breathtaking. Chimchar is better, actually. My point, Monkey. Yeah, but my point is Pingu. So what do we do now? Who's right and who's wrong? Okay, that's... Yeah, it's super effective, but it doesn't nearly do as much damage as it should. And you got Poison Jab. That is... I guess to get rid of the fairies. It's Death of Insanity, huh? Monkey. The key that opens all the Mong. Doing good, still gonna write an assignment. Ooh, this late? I hope it's not due for tomorrow. Oh god, I gotta go back, I think, and heal. I'm gonna hoard my items again like I always do in every single RPG ever. Alright, at least I'm getting money here. Oh right, I have that item. How could I forget putting it on? Where is it? Well, I don't think I'm gonna evolve you because then you become weak to fighting types. You don't want that. I can actually keep you here for a while. I do have some healing moves. What the hell am I saying? Healing items. And then, can I not push that one there? There we go. Wait, I think I should have... Because this... Oh yeah, right, I can actually go this way. But not this way, okay. I think it was slightly different in the original. Okay, let's do it this way. Come on. There we go. Why did the Elite Four from Unova kind of stacked for Pokemon, but they're all the best? Yeah. And very memorable too, in terms of how they fight. And the movesets that they have and everything, that was really nice. Okay, that one I gotta change. Which one? That one is here? Oh no, I gotta defeat the other guy on that side as well. If I haven't... No, I haven't. Okay. Yes. Okay. And this one needs to be changed too. That one you can't... Okay, wait. That's how far this one goes. Then I'm blocked by that one. Alright. Can I go this way? No, that was just pointless what I did. Okay. Oh, right. I keep forgetting that I can't go this way because of you. And I can't slide that one because of the tires in the way. Okay, that one. I'm gonna slide that way. But then I need to slide you back in here, which is not gonna happen. Because I closed myself off, but this, no, okay, that's not a gap. Now I'm gonna go back to the Poké Center, I think. So the Moo Moo Milk was actually, I think, for not, but oh well. Assignments due to the for the 19th. Ah, you got some time. I mean, I'm not shaming you for like doing a like I don't know, something in the last minute, because a lot of people do that. Procrastination is harder to let go of than you think it would be. You got poison jab. I guess it's for the fairies. What? I know it was for fairies. What does that mean in fairies, I wonder? Yeah, they're memorable as people too, that's true. The book nerd is really nice. Isn't there another thing that you can do before you go to the gym? I forgot. Keep up, Crow. Of course, I also fed my crow buddies tonight. Not tonight, but today. Have to sleep, but thank you for streaming. Well, thank you for being part of the stream, as usual. I always appreciate it, and until then, I wish you a good night. Sleep tight, and do not let the nasty bedbugs bite. Okay, that one you can slide like this. Ah, yeah, right, but this one is... Oh, never mind. That was funny that I didn't think of that before, but that's good to know. And then this one needs to be out of the way. I think they changed it, didn't they? It wasn't like this in the original, at least I don't think so. Okay, that one doesn't go. Maybe if I do it like this. No. Okay. This is where I can go there. Yeah, right. And then, how was it again? Oh, I can't get you out of the way. But that I can do. Can I walk in? No, it looks like you can walk between, but you can't. Okay. There we go. Oh, right. Oh, God. And you can't put that one here either. Let me through. And you can't do these either because these tires are strategically blocking the way. But I can go this way. Then here. And then I should be... wait, can I go this way? No, I can't. Okay, I need to get through here to do that. Have it differently in memory, though. Maybe someone here can help me with my... as it looks like faulty memory, I guess. Wasn't the fighting one here completely different in the original? Or am I missing something? Am I maybe mixing something up again? Which, even if you do think you have excellent memory, sometimes your memory can be very faulty. Alright. There we go. And should be good now. Let me backtrack this way. Should be able to go through here. And then we can finally... There we go. Okay. But I do remember it being vastly different in the original. You're at the 7th gym of White 2. Are you enjoying White 2 so far? Okay, let me just check you. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna save again. Because double saving, I guess, makes the brain shut up. Gotta solve the puzzle. Yeah, well, that I know. I just did it. It just was like, I was thinking the whole time, how was the puzzle back then? Because this game is a very faithful remake, I must say. I mean, a lot of, maybe a bit too much, but I'm just trying to picture, like, how it was it in the original, and I'm just thinking, and nothing really shows up. Be drained with my crocodile thanks to a very silly ability that totally doesn't break the whole game. Oh, you mean crocodile's ability? Alright, he's gonna go with this, so making me hit not as hard. I don't know, I hate this puzzle and everything about this gym. Well, it wasn't that hard, but still. Ooh, that did quite a bit of damage, not gonna lie. But hey, we saved in front of her, how you always should. You save in front of the gym, and you save in front of the legendaries. In case something goes wrong, you can just save scum. Pingu wants to sleep a little bit. No, 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 not now. Can you get a crit, please? Oh, you're a strong one. Maylene, you know what you've done. Ah, finally. Okay, Onion Kid is down. And now we got very big, strong, tough boy, so that's gonna be a bit scary. Gotta go study for my coming exam. See you next time on my birthday, which is on the same day you next stream, December 16, every Wednesday. And love you all. Well, thank you for that, and I wish you the absolute best of luck for your exam. And Razzle Dazzle is not cooperating. Fantastic. Oh, come on. Oh well, that doesn't look like that's going anywhere. And yeah, I wish you a good night, sleep tight, do not let the bedbugs bite, best of luck to your exam, and I will wish you a happy birthday on the stream. Yeah, my next stream should be on the 16th, that's a Tuesday, right? So, see you then. Alright, I hope you will obey me, probably not, but oh, okay, well at least the leech seat went off. Turning 19 or 18. I think he's gonna turn 18 if I'm not mistaken. So he's gonna be an adult or a legal adult. Although I gotta say, I don't know, now that I've long since passed the age of 18, I'm like, I don't know, is it... Are you really that adult at 18? I think... Not really, actually. Plot twist, Infinite cancels Ahmed birthday stream. Internet problems. Oh no, please don't. I hope that doesn't happen. Well, usually on Tuesdays the internet was more stable. Back then it used to be... Oh, please just obey me, you turtle. I am curious, do you not believe me with the internet problems? Because, man, I wish I would make that up. But no. Sometimes it just goes off. And it doesn't even show. Sometimes you still have the... Like on Windows you have the icon that it says it's connected, and yet nothing loads. And once, if it comes back or not, that really depends. Okay, I'm just gonna leech life here, because you're not gonna obey. Okay, can you actually use a move right now, please? Because she's just gonna heal her Pokemon. Ah, finally. Okay, there we go. Okay, more experience points for everyone. Okay, Pingu, you're allowed to evolve after this. Then we're good. Oh, I believe your internet is. I just don't know why you don't switch. Because the others are just so much more expensive, unfortunately. Like, Telecom are the most expensive ones, and it's like 80 euros almost. I think what I was waiting for was for them to give you like a special price, I guess. Sometimes some internet providers say, oh, we're gonna give you a subscription that's not as expensive. That's what my parents did. They got a special deal, and like that stays the deal, which is really neat. Alright, Growlithe, you better please obey now, because I need it. Oh wow, we're gonna get wrecked by that Lucario. No, you don't obey me! Oh no, okay, okay, that's not good. What do I do now? That's the question. I have no safe switching. I think I gotta have a... No, what do I do? And that's the last Pokemon though. Okay, I'm gonna use that to heal Pingu. Because this Growlithe is gonna go down anyway, I think. Yeah. Last night I had a dream where a married couple I don't know got into an argument. Then suddenly the man got killed by a ghost. Well, from his point of view, the woman was the one dead. Okay, that is a freaky dream. Was really weird, yeah. Definitely. First world country with a fourth world internet infrastructure. Oh, unfortunately, where I am, like we don't have the good Ethernet, like not Ethernet, but we don't have the perfect what are you called, the glass fibers. I don't have that, so it's really freaking old. And it shouldn't be. But then again, you're kind of effed in some places in Europe if you live somewhere where it's really like the infrastructure is super old, like the building. And there's no guarantee, especially where I live. It is pretty... is it rural? I guess it is. Oh, wow, you actually defeated him. Nice. But yeah, I mean, they told us they're gonna install glass fibers, but it doesn't look like they did, honestly. They're gonna wait for that. And then other places in Luxembourg, everything is already completely decked out with glass fibers. Really depends on where you live. Right, finally I defeated her. Okay, now I can fly. Or use fly. And get stickers, TM60, really nice. Okay, I was really I thought, okay, this Lucario is gonna wreck me. But, hey, it didn't actually happen, so... Hey there, Fabled Phantom, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? Oh yeah, right. Well, I defeated the Lucario, so... We're good. Policeman asks the guy, how high are you? He responds with, how high are you? Hi, how are you? Oh, are you hungry? Hi, hungry, I'm dead. Yeah, you hate Lucario. So much that you censor its name, which is pretty funny if you think about it. Basically, if you live in a hick town, it can be very well be that you're still using really old infrastructure. Lucario is a poser, everyone likes Cascoon. Okay, interesting. That's a sentence you never ever hear, except in an Infinite Omniverse stream where you hear the weirdest things ever. And that's what we're here for, right? I don't think they're gonna obey me now. Even though I got the other. How's the mobile game so far? Which one? She had a Freudian slip. Oh, what? You have a really nice philosophy there, guy. Just exploit any resource ever and everything for me, only me. Fantastic. We need more people like that. Ha ha ha. Of course not. Okay, okay, gotta get back to the Pokédex thing. But apparently I get a gift. Gotta go to sleep. Well, thank you for being part of the stream. I really appreciate it. And, okay, apparently no gifts. And I hope I see you in the next stream. So I wish you a good night. Sleep tight and do not let the bedbugs bite. Was it here where he said? Oh no, there. That's where he is. My bad, I just saw him. I'm here for the quirky Luxembourg lady. Apparently AI is like that now. Because it's always known to be look like a mobile game. Oh, it does kind of look like a mobile game now that you mention it. But I don't really mind the chibi look. It's just a bit too faithful. In terms of remake, I mean, some things, yeah, it's nice that it's so faithful, but like, you could add some things that weren't in the original. Sorry, I'm weird. I don't have many friends to practice social skills. Hey, I'm so weird, I don't have social skills even if I do have friends to practice with, so... What do you say to that? Aren't we all weird together here? Okay, Clefairy took that like a champ. Gotta say to Val, buonanotte. I would say Eadomani, but tomorrow is Monday and usually I do not stream on Monday. Alright, let's defeat these Team Galaxy losers. Or Team Galactic. Oh, that's such a weak move. It's a flying move, okay, but it's really weak. Alright, so half my team will not obey me. It's gonna be very annoying, but oh well. Maybe I can go back now. Should the other gym leader not be back by now? If I remember correctly from the original. Then again, I could be mixing up things. And I do remember, was it Platinum? That had slight differences in the story. Had a pun about insanity, but I lost it. Oh boy. Well, they always make me chuckle at least, so you gotta give it to Fabled Phantom. Right, a disarming voice actually got rid of that one. More experience points for Pokemon that don't obey me, that's gonna be fun. Weird, us? Nah, not even in a million years. I suppose your internet is pretty good. I don't know if you have that many internet problems. What are social skills? No need for such thing. Can you eat that? Social skills? Is that tasty? Oh god, music like that usually makes me more sleepy. More EP, as the kids would say. Oh, now you're learning a better move than the other one. There we go. Takes short to lose HP. What are you talking about? This is a faithful remake. I mean, yeah, that is... It's not as slow as the original, right? That is true, but... I wouldn't have minded if they changed the story a little bit, or I don't know, did some things in the original, like here. I think they also kept reusing the same Pokemon over and over again. Like what they could have done, not have Dexit and have all the Pokemon in the game, and then for them to have a large variety of Pokemon, that makes the game much more interesting. Give us the Pokédex back, please. The whole universe will be yours. Yeah, dream. What a delusional kid. Platinum, never heard of her. I only like Switch games. Okay, he's gonna go back. Where will we go? Well, I'm gonna save for now. Then let's see, let's check the map. It actually tells you where to go, which is... It's really idiot-proof, essentially. Which is good when you're an idiot and you play this game. Must be great. Alright, I gotta be there. So... south it is. Oh god, I hate the... I really freaking hate how the bike controls in this game. Like, this is just... ugh. Bleh. No thanks. Oh, you got fashion? That's how you get me inside. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a boutique, but like now, no. That's a future thing, I see. What is this? Another boutique? Finally, clothes! I want clothes, I want shopping. Alright, what do we have? Okay, that doesn't look too bad. What does the change model? Oh, okay. You can check how it looks like in the chibi form too. Well, that's pretty cute. Oh, that one has... it's not a shiny, not really, but... Oh, 120? I can't even afford that one. Well, what? So no. And I'm just seeing they are pretty expensive, so it's like going to a Gucci store and like you see the prices and you can... The only thing you can afford are the socks. Oh well. I mean, looking is free, right? Okay, is that everything you have here? Well, for now, the spring outfit is what I like the most. Oh, like my hair too? Who does the hair then? Can I not go in and change it like that? Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for the, well, the Gengar and the other one I cannot even buy, so I'm gonna go for this one. Oof, it's expensive. But oh well, I actually want to... Oh, doesn't look too bad. Okay, and now I'm having an outfit that doesn't fit the season, but I don't care. I'm not feeling cold in this game, so... You know what I find so weird? Going to a manga store and then being talked to by a giga rando nerdy dude about manga and his cosplay addiction, like, out of the blue. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, these people tend to just talk to me because maybe they hope they have a chance because they see a woman and they're like, oh, she's nerdy, so... But I'm like, no, too late. Hate it so much that we cannot get any manga locally in English. Yeah, that's true. The one that I got are usually, the English ones are in Germany, but still, it's either French or German. Yeah, that's true. Like, where do I get the English ones? Definitely needs to change. Even in the fantasy box, you know, that store, one of the most popular, manga stores in Luxembourg, I would maybe say. Or maybe the ones with the longest legacy. But it's really annoying. Or you ask for specific things and like, what is that? And I'm like, wait, you should know what I'm talking about. Oh, you're cursing me now? Okay. Sure. Oh, that poor Burb. But Burb is probably not gonna obey me. Let's see. Let's see. No, you don't. Okay. Well, that's not good. Why do you not obey me? Do I need to go back to that other gym and then you'll finally obey me? Is that what I need to do? Okay, I also need to switch. But that one is also not gonna obey me. Only Pingu obeys me now. I've technically made the game harder than it should be, which, well, I guess that's interesting, but still. It's an ice type, but it's not like an ice cream cone, so stop licking. But yeah, it's true that you don't get manga in English that much, because I would really prefer reading them in English. Some French or German translations aren't really that good. At least from my experience. I mean, maybe someone here who has read them said, oh no, I prefer the... I don't know, the German one specifically. Okay, so that one doesn't want to obey me now. I'm gonna switch again. Yeah, pretty much all of my Pokemon, except for Pingu, none of them will obey now. Until I think I get the next badge, and then they... gonna obey until what, level 40? Or either level 40 or level 50. So that's gonna be... interesting, let's just put it that way. And you don't obey, of course you don't. Read them in the original language, yeah? I mean, I did learn Japanese for a while, but my Japanese isn't that good. Like, I can read children's books in Japanese, but you don't want to be reading children books, right? You want to read something more... I'm not saying that child's media is bad, I mean, I'm literally playing a children's game right here, but... especially when it comes to reading, there I'd actually like a bit more of a complex lecture, let's say. Oh, that just came out really freaking snobby, I'm sorry. Like I'm some bougie bitch. It's like, I only read books if they have like that level, like at least C1 level of English, and they need to have these concepts or else, it's below me, yeah, no. Of course not, but funny how it came out that way. Especially because I said lecture. Like, ooh, a French fancy word, look at me. Look at the polyglot, ooh. Nah, it's not special, especially not where I'm from. I'm actually kind of a noob when I think of people who learn, like they even know Portuguese, they know Spanish as well, my Italian. Okay, my Italian reading is much better, but my conversational Italian is still crap. Or I guess merda. Alright, Burb. You might not obey me, but at least you're following me here. And then you don't- huh? Okay. Weird. Oh, it's this route, I remember. I don't really remember liking this route a lot. But you are very stylish when you with your cinnamon red coat and very fitting fedora. Oh, Goldini. Goldine in English. Je déteste le insert language. Well, some languages are really... like French, I do like French, right? I hated French as a... when I was growing up, because that was just the thing to do as someone growing up in Luxembourg needing to learn French perfectly, or you're gonna fail your assignments. So everyone, or almost everyone growing up here, just doesn't like French at all, and then as an adult you actually really, at the latest, you realize, hey, this is really neat. I can converse in so many languages, and if you know French, then learning Spanish and Italian is gonna be easier. But yeah, the system that we have definitely makes you hate French, which really is not a good thing. Merde, okay, that other word I'm not gonna say because that's a bit of a swear word, let's say. But then again, maybe merde is it as well. I mean, it's the SH, sweet sugar honey. No, how was it said? No, in my native language there. Sweet honey iced tea. No, sugar honey iced tea, that's what it was. No, French is a language that should just be extinguished from history. Okay, we got a French hater here. You never exited that phase, which that's fair. Can't blame you. Can't blame you at all. Alright, you got 3 goldines there. Are you like trying to copy me with my goldfish obsession? I would suggest getting a Chiyu. I mean, Chiyu is really good, but... Oh right, Dexit, and you can't have any of these Pokemon in this game, even though it's a Generation 9 game. Don't you like Game Freak? Tap Ernak? Quoi? Je ne comprends pas. It's way too up their tail, too dumb with all the exceptions. And yeah, I mean, French grammar is horrible. It's like you're gonna go, oh, if you learn it, because it's just so many exceptions. And then I still remember being in my Italian course, and she said like, oh yeah, they're gonna have the verbs and everything with the conjugation. It's gonna have tons of exceptions, and you're gonna hate it. And I'm like, yeah, well, let's see. Maybe it's as horrible as French, or maybe worse. And then it's like, wait, no, French is definitely worse there. At least I think so. Just be like me, randomly see the light of Allah and perfectly understand French for like 5 seconds. Then it goes back to being gibberish. I'm too much of a atheist to be gifted to see the light of Allah, I guess. That's pretty funny though, like, I mean, that kind of happens sometimes when I watch something in Japanese, and sometimes they say things like that are in the A1 or A2 level that I could understand, and then I briefly understand them just to not understand them anymore. So that's like that brief period of lucidity, there we go, where you understand it and then it's gibberish again. No light of Allah though, but yeah, I know how that feels. Gotta have it like in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the babblefish. You put the babblefish in your ear and you insta understand every single language out there. I mean, that is just amazing. You're not. Terry Davis was an atheist. Oh, he was? Oh, yeah, right. Can February, March? No, but April, May? Ah! Oh, okay, you are a... Oh, well, you have a 4 times weakness to this attack. Let's see if that does it. Okay, no, it doesn't kill you. Not all, but many. Across borders, generally the people are schlongs, but more inland you go, the better they get. Yeah, that's a common thing in Luxembourg. People keep making fun of that. All the French, like, immediately across the border being really bad at driving and being annoying and rude. Like, that is a stereotype that we commonly joke about. Not saying that Luxembourgers are that much better at driving or being kind. Not really. I mean, I guess, again, it depends. But you shouldn't just paint a whole a whole culture, a whole, how do I say it, a whole people of a country with one brush. That is just, you shouldn't do that. Like when Terry Davis said the words I'm not allowed to say. Well, you're allowed to say them here, but I'm not gonna read that out loud, you know? You gotta understand. Alright, you reach level 34, which is pointless, because you're not gonna obey me anyway, you big nose. Okay, I don't care, I'm gonna still... Oh wow, Razzle Dazzle is max, like the highest level out of all of them. Alright, after this battle it's done, but let's see the great doggo again, and let's see him disobey me. One last time for this stream. Oh god, that's gonna be annoying, but well. I chose this. Come on, yeah, you're not obeying me at all. Right, no, still not obeying? Well, can't disable anything if... Okay, now you're obeying. Okay. Alright. Okay. And now, another level up for you. Well, I'm gonna need to have the Firestone, or else you're not gonna be an Arcanine. But yeah, that was tonight's stream. I'm lucky and I'm happy that I had no internet problems today. And I hope you had as much fun as I did. As I said, the next stream should be on Tuesday, the 16th, if I'm not... No. Yeah, no, actually, yes. The 16th on the Tuesday. And yeah, I hope you had a fun evening. And I wish you the best and see you next time. So until then, bye-bye!